Librans, this is the last week of the year 2021. Let's look and see what's coming up for you, Libran. So, I see some sort of a successful situation. It's going to be coming up, Librans who were having problems with your kids. I see success is coming up for you and your kids. So, Librans who are going through problematic situation, with you and your kids, I see some sort of a successful moment is going to be coming out. If you had legal issues with your kids, child support, that sort of a thing, it is going to be coming out. Now I see the calling of heartbreaks is going to be balancing out. I see this child, whoever this child is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian. I see some sort of a luck is going to be coming in for this young child. This child is between the ages of 0 and 18. 0 and 18, okay? So if this child was sick, I see you're going to be, balance is going to be here. A lot of you Librans who have children that is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian, and a young Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, these kids are between the ages of 0 and 18. 0 and 18. So if they were sick or there was problematic situation, I see that this is going to be good. A whole lot of conflicts is coming at you, Librans, okay? And conflicts with friends and families and co-workers could be coming up. A whole lot of data and information is coming out about you Librans in the past. Okay, so and this is going to create some sort of a emotional ending for you Librans. A Tower moment is going to be coming down for Librans who have kids that is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian. I see this person have a lot of enemies. I see a problematic situation for this young person. The law came down on your child that is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian. They recognize that this child created a theft, okay, and the law is here on this young person. This young person has done something that was not above water and created some sort of a theft. Yes, here we see an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra person is happy to catch this person. Is as if a lot of you Libran, your kids is in some sort of a problematic situation with the law. That is going to be coming up. So if you notice, we have investigator, we have police, we have the law coming down on a young Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian person. They recognize what this young Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian person have done. So the law is coming down also on a young Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. I see a lot of you men could be having problems with your kids. There was some sort of a deceptive play. So friends of a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian person is caught, and they recognize that in the past this young Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian have done something with their friends that was not above water. A whole lot of conflict in situation. The law step in to shut down a really dishonest play. They recognize what an Aquarian man have done, and the law came down on an Aquarian man. Tower moment is here for a young Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian that had collaborated with a young Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn to do something that was not above water. I see this is sisters and brother. These are friends, sisters and brother. The law came down, emotional ending. They found out what these people have done in the past. People in authority is now coming down and recognizing some sort of a contractual agreement that was created was not created above water. They're recognizing that a whole lot of people were profiting, and a young Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian person was profiting. They and their family members were profiting from stealing from other people, and the truth is now being revealed. So Libran, it is going to be a whole lot of problems for your kids. Virgo, Capricorn, kids that is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian, your kid who is a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian, or a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, they're in problems with the law, okay? So let's say that you have a kid that is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. They and their girlfriend or boyfriend or friends are in problems. If you have two kids that is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian, and a young Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, they're in problematic situation. A young person is going to be getting out of a whole lot of problems. So let's see what this judgment call is all about. A lot of you Librans that was in a relationship with a Pisces or a Cancer, problems for this person. Okay, a whole lot of conflicts with you and this person. So if you're in a relationship with a Pisces or a Cancer, a whole lot of problematic situation, this relationship is going to come to an end. I see friendship, problems with friendship, and the relationship is going to come to an end. Librans who have friends that is a Leo, a whole lot of problems, relationship coming to an end. They are now investigating you Librans and your family. You Librans and your family, you Librans and your friend, an investigation, a whole lot of problems. Tower moment, situation is coming out where problems with friends, that is Leo, a whole lot of communication is coming out, and people are recognizing what a Leo and you Librans have done in the past. So they came down on a young Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian person for creating some sort of a fraud. This person is being caught. They now recognize that there was a huge fraud that a young lady has created. This young lady is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian. They recognize that this young lady in the past has access and communicated things that was not true. Whoever this young lady is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian. I see this person have created a lot of enemies with the law. Tower moment is coming on for a Leo, a judgment call, and a Leo and a Pisces. A Leo and a Pisces could have collaborated something and did something that was not above water. Now emotional ending is coming in, and you Librans is going to be happy to get out of some sort of a problematic situation. A lot of you Librans and your family, I see the law is like coming down on some of you Librans and your family, especially Librans that is connected to a Leo, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian. Okay, then let's look at the energy of justice. Justice recognized that a theft was created. A theft was created by a young Aries person, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian person. They recognize this. I see you Librans, balance is going to be returning. I see that a Aquarian man is caught for an act. An Aquarian man had collaborated with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian to do something that was not above water. The law came down on a young Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person and their partner for creating an act of treason, and they are now caught. So a lot of you who are in a relationship with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian, this person is caught for a theft, a judgment call. So it's someone that could be your child, or you're in a relationship with this person. A judgment call is here because they recognize that this young Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian in the past had access documentations and created some sort of a theft. Okay, then we are looking. The devastated situation is that the end is coming to the lies and deceptiveness and the theft that a Cancer had created. People now see the truth of a young Cancer. Whoever this young Cancer is, they're now recognizing how a young Cancer got some sort of a long-term stability. They are now recognizing that an Aquarian have given a young Cancer some sort of a documentation and information, or had communicated and give a Cancer something, and they're getting to the bottom of a situation. They're recognizing some sort of a fraud in a family. Okay, and you Librans are connected to this family and this fraud. Now, what we're seeing is that you Libran, your happiness and joy is going to be removed because this young Aquarian person, they recognize that this young Aquarian person with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian person have created a fraud. So whoever this young Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra person is, together with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian person, had created a fraud. This could be a couple, or this could be your kids. They're now recognizing what these two people have done. Then we are seeing that the law came down and shut down a theft, a huge theft that a young Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person with their partner has done, and the law came in and shut it down. A lot of you that was open to have some sort of stability in your world could be coming back because they are now recognizing that an Aquarian, Gemini, or an Aquarian has done something that was not above water, and an Aquarian forfeited some sort of problems or created some sort of a problems. You can see the deceptiveness of this Aquarian and their partner, and they're coming down on this Aquarian and their partner. So I see problems for you and your kids, for some of you Librans, problems for you and your lover, for some of you Librans. A lot of you Librans are going to be recognizing that an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian, who could be your child or a friend, have created a crime. They're now going to be catching this person. People in authority is recognizing that some of you Librans and your family member had created some sort of a crime. Conflicts, judgment call on a Leo friend that some of you Leos have, whether it's a family or friend or sister or brother. Tower moment is here for these people. I see a Sagittarian is going to be giving up a lot of information about a young Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian, that this young Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian has created a crime in order to get some sort of a stability in their world, and has been skimming and stealing from a lot of people. Okay, so if you recognize Aquarian, you're having problem with a young Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian person, the law is coming down on this person. So this person could be your child, and they find out that your child has created a fraud, Librans. Okay, family problems, Librans, is coming up, and a whole lot of you Librans are going to be having problems with your child that is in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian, because they recognize what this person have done. So you Librans are going to be having some sort of a conflicting situation with an Aries, a whole lot of conflicts, and you Librans are going to be recognizing that an Aries had lied. Aries had created some sort of a fraud and drag you Librans in it, and you're going to be recognizing Librans that is in a relationship with Leos. I see problematic situation. That relationship is going to come to an end, whether it's a romantic relationship or a friendship. Librans, your family member that is a Leo, a Tower moment is coming down on this family member. A whole lot of data, Sagittarian is going to be giving up a whole lot of data about you Librans. A Sagittarian is going to be telling the truth of who you Librans are. In your house of money, you Librans are dealing with an Aries, Leo, or fire sign person, and you Librans are now recognizing that this Aries, Leo, or fire sign person have created some sort of a problem and is your greatest enemy. A Tower moment is coming down for this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian person. Then we see in your house problems, quarrels in your house and your everyday. An unexpected event is going to come to an end where there has been some sort of a fraud, and I see this is going to be very emotional for you Librans. A cycle is now over, and the cycle is over because they recognize that you Libran had collaborated with a Leo in the past and did something that was not above water. Not all of you, only if you had worked with these people. So remember, these readings are take only what affects you. Okay, now at the 8 of Cups, where an emotional ending for a Pisces. They recognize that a Pisces is a fraud and created a huge theft. So the Pisces could be a businessman, or the Pisces could be your husband, or it's connected to you Librans, because you Librans are in some sort of a relationship with the Pisces Very emotional situation because they caught this person for some sort of a fraud. If you notice, fraud is around you Librans and family members, and we're looking at the Pisces and the Leos, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian. Okay, they came down on a old Aries man. They recognized that this old Aries man together with a young Capricorn collaborated and created some fraud. This old Aries man was saying that a Capricorn is a family member. They recognize that it's not true, and they recognize that this man has created a huge fraud. And I see an emotional ending is coming up for an old Aries man. Then when we look at Geminis are really coming down and shutting down a situation. The Geminis recognize that an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian created a fraud. The Geminis are standing their grounds and is shutting down some sort of a fraud and theft that an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian have done. A Gemini is showing up that an Aquarian had helped this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian person to create some sort of a fraud. And I see the law is coming down and shutting it down. When we look at Aquarians are going to be coming hard at you Librans. Whatever is happening and transpiring, I see Aquarian coming very, very hard at you Librans. And is ending some sort of a situation because Aquarians recognize that you Librans wasn't speaking the truth, and it's shutting down a situation. In the family, a lot of you Librans are going to be having problems with your father and your brother, your father, your brother, or your husband, because they are going to be caught for some sort of a fraud, a problematic situation with your father and your sister or brother that is a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. These people are family member because it's in the house of the family where a theft was created, and you Librans are caught up in this. So they're not recognizing what your father of your husband have done with a young child, some sort of a fraud problematic situation. They're not recognizing some sort of a contractual agreement that this man and his siblings. So if you Librans is connected to an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian, you're going to be recognizing that this man is a fraud and a criminal. This man and his wife that is a Cancer did something that was not above water and dragged you Libran in the situation. Okay, no long-term stability for a Cancer. They recognize what a Cancer have done. They now recognize that a Cancer was taken from other people, and you Librans could have collaborated with a Cancer and was working with a Cancer or working with a sister or brother and creating some sort form of a crime. Okay, so be aware of this. And only people that are dealing with Cancers, Leo, and Cancers, Leo, Aries man, an Aries businessman and his wife, the law caught this Aries businessman and his wife. If you are dealing with an Aries businessman and his wife is a Cancer, the law came down on these people because the law recognized that these people fabricate some sort of a situation and was pretending to be someone else and was pretending as if they're rich and they have a lot, and they recognize that this Aries man and his Cancer wife had stolen from other people and was pretending to be someone who they're not. So a lot of you young people who an Aries man and his wife had used you, you're going to be luckily coming out of a situation, because I see you Librans are going to be giving up this man and his wife. Okay, so this is going to be good. Librans that was in relationship with Scorpions are going to be ending the relationship. So I don't know if you cheated on the Scorpion or the Scorpion cheated on you, but the law is going to be coming down and like intervening into this relationship. And I see this Cancer is going to be walking away from a lot of this. Cancer is going to be walking away from a lot of you, but also a Scorpion is going to be ending some sort of a relationship, because the Scorpion is going to be recognizing that you Libran has used them to do something that was not above water. In your basis is that a whole lot of news from the past, or a whole lot of things from the past is going to be coming in, and they are going to be recognizing that you Librans wasn't speaking the truth. Whatever is happening and transpiring, they're going to be recognizing that you Libran created some sort of a problematic situation for your child, and the truth is going to be revealed. I see they're coming down on an Aquarian woman and an Aquarian man for collaborating and doing something that was not above water. People in authority is not recognizing that some sort of a fraud was created. I do love you guys. Happy New Year. I will speak to you next year.